Hey guys, this is Ron Shawley here for the tech side of AccuWeather.com, Pennsylvania Storm Chasers. Both myself and Jesse just received this gear from Glide Gear. Okay, now for those of you who don't know it, okay, for a number of years now, there have been companies out there selling really expensive glide equipment for your photography, for both stills and for video work, all right? But why would you have a slide cam for, okay? The idea of mounting your camera to a slide bar provides not only for a different perspective on the picture, okay, but for us storm chasers, this is really an invaluable tool, okay? We'll talk more about that later, but in short, okay, if you're focused on, say, a tornado at a distance, okay, once you mount your camera on here, either one, okay, and you activate the slide mechanism, the slider with the camera attached will move across the bar, okay, and it basically keeps your target in focus at all times, okay? I mean, it takes a lot of practice to do this, but trust me, it's well worth it, okay? I'm actually holding an LED light that they also sent. Let me see if I can aim the camera that direction, okay, if it'll pick it up. But basically, you can see it, kind of. It mounts to the top of my camera. Where's my camera? There's the camera. So it basically mounts right to the top of the camera, okay? The LED light is really great. Check this out, okay? This is also very good for the Contour, the GoPro, and there goes the dog barking, okay? But here, it's on high, right now it's on high setting. I can lower this down where it's just barely visible, and then you can increase the intensity. Let me get a closer object here, okay? Only because it's the Contour. There we see the tree. I'm dimming the light down, okay? So it has a variable setting to dim the light, and they are LED, all right, which come in handy. Now, I'm going to try to hold the light at the same time hold the camera. Now, what's really cool about this? Well, first of all, they sent us a multi-purpose ball, okay? The ball allows you to adjust the angle of your vehicle you're using to record, be it the camera or video camera. You can adjust it by right here, okay? So it's a nice addition to have. I would recommend the multi-ball, okay? Because once you mount it, you can then move the ball any position you want to, okay? All right, and then you just tighten it down. And it took me this isn't a joke, it took 1 minute to assemble everything you see here, okay? Now, when you get it, you don't need the tripod, but the tripod is definitely a useful tool, especially if you're out in the field. Talk more about the tripod later, but the tripod is a very, very heavy-duty tripod. It's very easy to move the legs, self-setting rim sockets for the legs. But when you get your basic slider, here's what you have. These adjustable legs, okay? The adjustable legs are what controls the height of the slider, okay, which will also basically allow gravity. This is how they work. They work off of gravity, okay? So you have a tensioning knob over here, okay? When you attach your camera and your slider is basically facing downhill, okay? All right? So with the weight of the camera, the slider, while it's taking pictures, is moving, okay? That is so cool, okay? And it's easy to move. There's no metal on metal. The bearings that they use on here are a silicone self-lubricating bearing, meaning that there's always very nominal resistance. Now, of course, you can adjust the resistance by the tension knob here in the back. So this thing's really hard to move, okay? But again, once you adjust it to the weight of the camera, and your slider bar is angled downhill, gravity will take over, and what happens is the slider will move. Now, if I just loosen it the whole way, if I just push it, okay, it's still tight. If I just take it and just give it a nudge, you can see how easy it moves, okay? But now it's pretty much on a horizontal plane, so, okay? And that's basically a slider, okay? Now, you can go out and you can make your own. I've tried that, okay? Tons and tons of work. I mean, do they work? Yeah, they work, but they're kind of sloppy. You don't get a smooth action. Here you have precision made equipment, made in America too. Let me add, okay? So we're actually creating jobs in America. All right. You can see how smooth that is, all right? And again, I have a couple of images I tried out with the contour here. We're going to attach it to this video just to see how it looks, okay? Hey, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. But this is the guide gear equipment.